Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing, everybody? Thank you very much for joining me. Pleasure as always. We are getting ready for our live stream that is all aboard. All right. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to All Aboard, episode 145 with Train Sim World 6. This is our first All Aboard live stream in the Train Sim World 6 era, and we have dropped the live out of All Aboard. So we are now just all aboard, and we are live still, but we are playing on PC Steam, DX12, custom engine settings, and NVIDIA control panel settings. And my name is the Aussie Don. I am your former Train Sim World contest winner, week 16 in 2023. I won Deutsche Bahn week with my beautiful photo looking over the Commonwealth station on the Lincoln Rheinstrecke German route. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our 145th edition of All Aboard. Here we go. And welcome. How are we all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to All Aboard. This is episode 145. My name is the Aussie Don. Thanks for joining us as we roll down the railways of Train Sim World 6 today. Our live stream chat is open, as always, to subscribers only. If you're new to our YouTube channel, welcome aboard. If you're a returning customer, welcome back to the station. Punch your ticket, click that subscribe button, and join our over 10,000 subscriber base today as we continue to bring you the finest in railway simulation here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment. Alright, so we're still in early access for Train Sim World 6, and to let you guys know that the game will be releasing tomorrow on Tuesday on the full release. It will be early hours Wednesday morning here in Australia at 1 a.m. for console players, and for PC players will be at 3 a.m. Do note, subject to change. Okay, so we are ready to roll down the railways tonight, and we are bringing you the finest, and here we go with our first trip on the Bahnstrecke Leipzig-Dresden, as we do the 411 and take a ride from Leipzig to Dresden. Actually, we might see if we could do a nice little short one. No, we can't. It's all good, all good. We are doing the full left. So 109. Hope you do enjoy this one. This is going to be lots of fun. Here tonight, we're going to do it in May. And 12:27 p.m. service. We're going to be saving it throughout the gameplay, folks. We did have a crash to the desktop last time we on the run from Dresden last week on the launch live stream. But yeah, that was hopefully just a one-off. But yeah, just to be cautionary, we will be doing the saving throughout the journey. ICE 1597 service, ladies and gentlemen, and the tilted BR1, so BR411 DB. There we go. I was pressing that so many times, and then it just decides to do that.
Türen geöffnet.
Störung.
Our live stream chat is open to subscribers only, folks. Come and say g'day. We'll go normal. RFB, let's put that in.
AFB.
RFB, REIB. Right. Here we are, Leipzig station is beautiful. Looking absolutely fantastic. I noticed they got some buildings in the backdrop now too. I don't remember seeing those in the original when this station was a shell and you could go underneath, obviously. So yeah. I noticed they didn't put the complete underground section in, actually. Where's the underground section? Oh, there it is. Yeah, you can see it goes into the abyss. So they haven't even put it in there. Would have been nice to have included that, but it's all good. Okay, we are ready for departure very soon. Let's see if the announcements are on, actually. All train announcements. I noticed some issues with train announcements. I don't know why there's problems with the announcements, but anyway. Voiceover, ambient sounds, alerts, UIs. We'll just get rid of that a little bit. That's very annoying. Right. Ah, there we go. We got some. Ooh, somebody has got the flu. Let's get out of there. Might catch a flu. Still getting over the flu myself. Actually, I'm not too bad now. I'm better than what I was. Let's give that a save so we can save it for the start, and we shall close the doors very shortly. I do believe this train is...
Schließvorgang eingeleitet.
Just give me a second. That's what I wanted to know, where my phone is. My phone is missing. Give me a second, folks. I'm missing my phone. I'll just be back in a minute. Okay, that's all good. Just wanted to know where it was. Okay. Doing better than what I was, Chris. Thank you very much for asking. All right, so earlier today, just before we do get going, we did have some brand new uploaded videos of Train Sim World. There was another S-Bahn service here on the Leipzig-Dresden. And also there was a Morristown service with our first Creators Club livery trip as we I thought we had to uncouple, or is it we coupling?
Nächste Station, Riesa. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung links.
Yeah, so earlier today, yeah, two new Train Sim World uploaded videos now showing an ultra-wide 4K, highest resolution option. You got the option for 1440p, 1080p, and lower. Obviously, it won't look as nice, but got those options. 1440p would be not so bad, but 4K, you know, highest resolution. And yeah, with first Creators Club livery trip on the Morristown line with the Sparta, the beautiful Sparta livery. Really considering building my own livery on the Arrow Free. Actually, I want to do the old one-car silver trade we had here in Sydney with the City Rail. So I'm really considering doing it. So if I do it, I'll go so much into it, and I might start doing an uploaded video or a live stream for it. You know, we can have a nice change of pace with our live streaming Trade Sim World Action, and actually bring to you a workshop. It's like a workshop. I'll call it a workshop. Yeah, it's like doing a livery. So, not promising everything, but it definitely won't be this week because yeah, I've got such a hectic schedule this week. Fortunately, I couldn't get tickets for the grand final, so it doesn't look like I am going to the grand final, which is disappointing. But anyway, I will definitely be cheering on the Broncos nonetheless. So we will bring to you the NRL. I was meant to do the women's games this weekend for Rugby League 26 as well, folks. Unfortunately, I ran out of time, so I do apologise for that. But we will bring to you the women's and men's grand finals. Both the Broncos, women and men, are in the grand final this year. It's the first ever time that's happened. First time since '06 against Melbourne Storm in the men's. So that's yeah, going to be another challenge. Another challenge. Oh, somebody sneezing in the background there again. Look at that snake up the road there. I love that. That's really cool. This is like a freeway. It's just here, folks. Just hit the NOS button and just go vroom. It's like the Star Wars. Just launch it. You know what train would be really cool along here? The TGV. The TGV would be really awesome along here. G'day, Rodney. How you going?
Zifa.
Bring that frame rate up. It's quite low. By the way, folks, the Rob S containers mod is, I can confirm, not working on the Train Sim World 6 era. So unfortunately, I've had to get rid of all of the Rob S container mods, all the liveries for a lot of the German trains as well. They're not working as well. Unfortunately, they are causing crashes to desktop issues, and yeah, the Rob S mods just weren't showing up at all. So it's been noted, and hopefully sooner rather than later we'll get an update. We'll get fixes and everything. So.
Zifa. Zifa.
I would have loved to have seen the plug on the side of this thing, actually, because it, you know, in reality, there's one thing I've always been interested with Dovetail. Why don't why are they allowed to have the Deutsche Bahn ICEs and everything, but yet they're not allowed to have the plug on the side? I just don't understand why. There's got to be something behind it. And it would be nice to have seen it with the proper, you know, the shape of the plug. Yeah. I'm not complaining like fully about it. Like I love the ICE. This is my dream in reality. I want to go on an ICE trip. So the Inner City Express. That's right. The Deutsche Bahn Inner City Express. There is different variants of ICEs. There is a diesel there is a diesel variant actually that I like to see in Train Sim World. It's in Train Sim Classic, and we would need a diesel German route for it to happen. And yeah, it is a slightly less speedy ICE. But I think, you know, out of all the ICE, I love to see the ICE 4, obviously, in Train Sim World. We all do. We're begging for it. But to go outside the box with the ICE range, I would actually choose the diesel. You think all the diesels that we've had here at launch of Train Sim World 6, we would have gotten it, but we didn't. So... We are speeding a little bit. That's all right. That doesn't matter. It's only because we're on the downslope. There's a collectible. Look at that. It's actually on one of the signs. Wow. I don't remember it being a collectible being on a sign before. That's got to be a first. Speaking of collectibles, I did grab a hell of a lot of them. Pretty much all of them. I only got a couple to go for Morristown line. Yeah, I'm very keen of getting the collectibles on there, so such a fan of it. Such a fan of it. I love Riviera as well. It's really good. Extension of this, yes. I've been calling for this for a while, so I'm quite happy with the release. It's great. Yeah, sounds cutting in and out and all that. Announcements, you know, need to be louder at stations, not in just one section of the station. I've just noticed that it's just in one portion of the station. So yes, that needs to be all corrected, fixed up. It needs to go spread across the platform, on all platforms if we've got multiple platforms. You know, it needs to be not just in one part, but just, you know, spreading across and louder. It needs to be louder. Even with all the volumes turned up, you know. I can give you an example. The Voyager overpowers the announcements like hardcore, or like just way too much.
Siefer.
40 kilometers to go. Another corner coming up. We'll get it on this angle so you can see the tilt. Lovely.
Siefer.
This is the big station. I call the halfway mark between Riesa and Leipzig.
Siefer.
as it is the halfway mark, we will... It's not exactly the halfway mark between Riesa and Dresden, but... sorry, Riesa and Leipzig, but yeah, I like to call that the halfway mark, because, yeah, that is the biggest station in between the extension, so... I knew that anyway, like, I've played this on Train Sim Classic, you know, a few times over, so... Don't forget, there will be a full replay of today's live stream if you can't join us for the full length of the stream. And it'll be added to the, which it is now, on the Train Sim World past live streams playlist. And yes, there will be more Train Sim World uploaded videos coming later this week. Hopeful to do some more gameplay later on tonight, and we'll do some uploaded videos for some more content. And we are live for a bit tonight, and we're going to be live again on Wednesday night for midweek World of Trains. I'll post up next week's All Aboard later on tonight as well. So that'll be posted up and ready to go for next Monday. Crank it back up to 200. And how's your Train Sim World going, Chris? Are you playing on PC or are you on PlayStation? What device are you playing it on? You're saying that you enjoyed the Riviera route the other night. It's a lovely route. It's really, really good. Yeah, I'm more surprised with it, to be honest. I've played the Train Sim Classic versions, like both the Riviera and the other variant of it and whatnot. And yeah, I'm quite surprised how actually incredibly, like, just, I knew this would be a hardcore version of East Coast Way, so yeah, I really love it. It's really cool. I'm calling more and more now for the update to East Coast Way and the extension. I really think it needs to happen. We need the community to get right behind it. Get on the forums and spread your love for the East Coast Way. So hey, we need them remastered. We need it to go to Hastings or, you know, one or the other. But, it definitely needs an update. Yeah, we can have Steam Rail Tours on there. We can have, yeah, updated 377 would be great. But yeah, we don't have the Steam Rail Tours currently on there, you know, so obviously it's an older route, but yeah, the upgrade would definitely bring all that in, you know. We could have, you know, some of the Just Trains stuff layered into it as well, you know. There's a lot of options for it to bring it back to life, bring it to life and make it even better. Yeah. Upgraded foliage and, you know, bits and pieces here and there. There's so much you can do with it. That was amazing. Yes, yeah, that one back there on the corner. Yeah, it's very unique. Yeah, it's like, I like it. It's yeah, it's sort of on the bend there, and yeah, you zoom up and you can see that ICE just going around the way it is. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I was very impressed with that. Even on Train Sim Classic, I'm like, wow, this is just really cool. So yeah, we've gone 25 kilometers now. So the last time we saved it was around 40 kilometers. So we want to 38 kilometers, sorry. So we want to keep on doing that. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Our brand new logo on the screen tonight as well. You can see over there. And
Sicher.
that logo will change colour every week, folks. So it is colour changing. Just like Midweek World of Trains and just like the last series, the last logo of All Aboard. So colour changing. Except for the little man in front there. The little man in the middle. He stays the same. He's black and white. The little guard. That's me with a hat. It's like, hey, halt. Ticket, please. Kind of reminds me of Mr. Bean every time you hear that. Your ticket, please. He's on the West Coast main line. He's on the West Coast or he's on the East Coast? I don't know. He's on one of them. I know he was in a British Blue, so I know that for a fact. Yeah, I love this. It's like a little section of 160 and then it's 200. Yeah, it's basically 200 all the way through here. That's your average. It's just, yeah, you don't go any higher than that. You could if you wanted to, you know, just give it a big run, you know, launch it. That's why I said TGV. You can, you know, see how fast it go on the TGV. Just pump it down here. Have you had the Train Sim World on your... Have you had the Train Sim... By the way, Chris, I've been... my IP address has been banned from the Dovetail forums again, so if you can go on there and grab the patch notes for me, if there is a patch, that'll be appreciated, so I can let the viewers know what is included with the patch notes. That'll be fantastic. If not, I'm pretty certain the patch notes will come up on my Steam side of things. So I'll definitely... We've gone another 10 kilometers down the rails, so let's do that. So yeah, I'll definitely... I'll know anyway. I'll get notified anyway, so... Have you downloaded the game prior to now, or are you actually downloading it for the first time today? That's what I'm asking you, because... Yeah, I probably would not be surprised about an update. It's, you know, obviously, like I said, the normal standard, the full release is coming within the next 24 hours. So console release. Oh, so it's not an update? My apologies for that, folks. So yeah, there was a speed change, and it is coming down slowly. Yeah, there's no, there was problems with the PlayStation 4 version as well. Jamie updated that anyway, gave everybody a information update. So it looks like I've been unbound, so that's good. I can actually have a look at them again. Help on buying train sim, please. God, my God. Oh my God. So get your own money, mate. Like, just go to the forums and just trying to get somebody to buy it for you. Seriously. I'm not even gonna answer that one, to be honest. What you do to put on auto color changing while you're on the stream? Yeah, no, you're right, Chris. I don't think our live chat is exactly updated tonight, folks. I think there might be an issue with our chat. What you do put it on auto color changing while you are on the stream? I don't understand what you're saying there. The backdrop is auto color changing. Yes, with the lights. Yes, that's they don't have they're not change. Is that what you're talking about? But I have my lights all on white tonight. I got three different white settings on these lights at the back. The ones that are in front of me, they're white, but they go like a weird bluish color because they're a different style of rope lights. Like they're different set, like different brand to the ones at the back here. The ones I got at the front here, I think they were the Kmart ones. I think the ones here at the back, they're a Bunnings design. All right, we are approaching Riesa. We'll get the German announcement here very shortly.
Nächste Station, Riesa. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung links.
SIFA.
Please mind the gap. That's what I was saying in German. It is an update. Okay, so that's something I will need to do later on tonight. I will not be planning to go off unless we do. If we ever crash the desktop, we'll have to download it, folks, and we will have to stop the live stream while we download it, and we will return. So just be prepared for that, just in case that happens. We'll obviously keep you informed if anything does happen like that.
SIFA.
I know these announcements say a lot more of something about a fart. I know that for a fact. Well, the street advertised, and it's like every second word was like fart. Or like what? Okay, it's a German speak. I know it says ICE though, so it's pretty cool. It says ICE, and we have passengers actually boarding. What's that miracle? And coming off the ICE. It's got to be a first. Look at that! Wow, it's finally happening. All right, we are going to save that now because we are here in Dresden, and we have a little bit here at the station actually. So I reckon we should jump out and have a look around. Here we go. Oh yeah, we got one right here. Nice. Oh, there's one right there. Nope, that's not a collectible. I thought it was. Whoops. I'm not sure what all the collectibles are on here. I know there is a bag of paint. There's paint, you got to bag it up. I think the original one that was paint too, wasn't it? It was like... It was something different though. I think it was spray paint itself, wasn't it? What are you doing on here, sir? I am the owner and creator of Australia Worldwide Entertainment, so I'm allowed to be... Oh, you're the creator of Worldwide Entertainment? Yeah. Oh, you're alright. How you going? Not too bad. Nah, sorry. No. I'm not single no more. Got to role play with these things. You got to have things. You make it interesting. No, you can't put auto changing on there. Yeah, no, I couldn't do that. I like to change the color of it each week, so make it interesting. Yeah. Is that all the collectibles there is? Surely not. Surely not. We've still got about 3 minutes to... no. Oh, there's one. Yep. There's the Deutsche Bahn logo up there. Ah, there's one. There's 50 of those. 50. Can you believe it? If I don't get all the collectibles here anyway, it doesn't matter. Obviously, we've got the likes of Neil 8 TV, also does the videos for people that like to do the collectibles, and yeah, he's definitely someone I highly recommend. So if you are stuck on looking for collectibles, if you are somebody that likes to explore around and be adventurous and collect all the collectibles, then Neil 8 TV is your man. So subscribe to him today and check him out. He's a Dovetail ambassador. Yeah, he does the videos, and he doesn't muck around. He shows you the map. He shows you exactly the location where the map is, where exactly it is on the station. Or sometimes you got collectibles that are along the rails as well. Yeah, I can confirm with the Morristown line, the electric boxes you got to do, folks. There's not too many of them that are like far away from the station. You got more of them that are closer to the station and around the station than anything. So it's yeah, they're not anywhere hidden. Technically, they're basically easy to find. So I haven't had to use Neil too much, actually, on finding the collectibles. I've found them myself, so it's been good.
Schließvorgang eingeleitet.
By the way, in the uploaded video I did earlier today for the Morristown line, folks, I do explain in the video and demonstrate how to recover from an emergency stop. So if people are interested in that, then definitely watch that video. We demonstrate on how you can get out of it. So yeah, it's quite simple. You just put it into safety or or forward off, and we'll save that now because we are moving. And you put it into suspension with the braking. Put it into suspension, and it will recover. And as soon as it recovers, you just take it off, take the brakes off, and you'll be up and running.
Herzlich willkommen im Zug ICE 1597 nach Dresden Hauptbahnhof. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Reise. Nächste Station Dresden Neustadt. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung links.
Okay, so that was saying the next stop and the stop that it is heading to. So there you go. Yeah, it's just for my safety, your safety in there, you know, out there. Like I learnt my lesson from the other night on this one, because I think this is going to be one where you're going to probably have to save it a few times over, just to get away with getting the runs done. Such a hardcore route. Kind of looking forward to Stuttgart, I'll tell you that much. It's going to be really cool. The next route, as you know, is the West Coast Main Line. It is the All Aboard Studios release. And yeah, West Coast Main Line. We should be expecting that most likely in the later half of October, early November at the latest. And then we should be experiencing the release of the Just Trains release sometime in later November. As tradition. So that's another part of West Coast Main Line in the 80s era. And going from Preston the Crew on that one. Can you believe it? We're going to have Crew in the Steam era. We're going to have Crew in the 80s era. We're going to have Crew in the modern era. Man, it's going to be so cool. Adrian, welcome aboard. Yes, I am certainly I am certainly enjoying Train Sim World 6. It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, the dreaded download. the dreaded annual year download. It annoys me because, you know, I haven't had a Unreal Engine upgrade of the game since Rush Hour, and they continue to try to market it as a new game each year, and it's not. It's just, yeah, fancy bells and whistles added and draining our pockets even more, and a whole bunch of new fantastic bugs to enjoy too. So it is what it is. Hopefully the console, hopefully the full release for the sim does go good for the people that are waiting. It's even worse for people that download via Wi-Fi and don't have the accessibility or the internet box close enough to them to have the cable from the box to the console, or vice versa. On like myself, I've got the box right next to my PC, so it's no problem. But everything's all wired. But yeah, my upload speed is we've just had an upgrade with our download speed here in Australia. Our NBN system, like our internet system, Australia-wide, it's just received a massive boost upgrade. And yeah, my upload speed has gone from what was 250 via with download to upload speed was 24. Now it's gone from that to 776 download speed to almost 50 megabyte per minute upload speed. So it's doubled upload speed and absolutely boost download speed like no tomorrow. So it's pretty decent, but the price for it per month is yeah, it's not. Was that a damn? I swear to God, I seen a float just then. Just give me a second. I seen a floaty. I'm pretty sure I seen a floaty. Oh, hang on. That's the leaves. I was like, hang on, I seen a floaty just then. It's the leaves off the trees. It was one of those dreaded bloody overhead things that have slapped it straight in the middle of the track. Well, we've had those before. Classic example for one of those was in the the Penn Station, coming out of the Penn Station, heading towards New York Trenton. There was the overhead in the middle of the track.
Zifa.
Certainly is. 250 is quite good.
Zifa.
Okay, let's give that another save. This is what we call the slower section of the route, the route. Sorry. That was one thing I knew about when they officially announced the extension, which I called for a long time for this. I knew that section that was going to be extended would be averaging 200 kilometers. I know there was a little section of 160, and then the rest was 200. And then obviously it drops when you get right into Leipzig, but yeah, it's just way better now. Like, this is definitely the part of the trip I can say that makes your trip bring up the 1 hour plus mark. If this was like 200 as well all the way, then I think you would get this done in around 45 minutes, to be honest. It would be, you would save that much time. At least 15 minutes time saving.
Zifa.
That reminds me, I've got to see if Colonel Fail has got any new videos for Transport Fever. Oh, did you see the new City Builder game that got announced over the last week, folks? There's a new another new City Builder coming out in 2026. I'm definitely going to be grabbing it. I know that this particular builder, they've had a couple of versions in the past, and yeah, it's been skeptical in the past, actually. Because yeah, support for the second version was cut a fair few years ago now, and yeah, apparently the game's not worth getting now because of that. So yeah, I was quite interested when I seen it. So yep, I'm definitely getting Transport Fever free. There's no question about that. We're definitely going to be doing that. But yeah, this other City Builder, I'm definitely going to be getting as well. See, my simulation roots come from city building. So, yeah, I got into simulation in 1989. And, holy shit, I've never seen anything come out of there before. That's got to be something new. And you can clearly see I don't have the Rob S mod installed anymore, folks, as it is not working in Train Sim World 6. Because all those containers, if it was working, would be all different branded. Yeah, the Voyagers are going to be added to the Birmingham Cross City, I do believe. Eventually, and they're going to also add it in a patch, in the first patch from All Aboard Studios. It won't be at launch apparently, but yeah, will be added later on. But that being said, it still hasn't been released, so they technically still do have time to get it sorted out and ready for the launch. So yeah, watch that space. That could possibly still happen. Oh, God. What's my favorite round of Train Sim World 6 so far? Oh. Ah, man. Well, I was wanting Morristown Line for quite a long time. So, God. Riviera is good too. I have to say Morristown, but just. Only because this was one of my highest wish lists. Once S-Bahn Frankfurt, obviously, I wanted for so long. That was my highest wish list want. Out of anything. So got S-Bahn Frankfurt, and as much as it is a pain on there, we all know that it runs quite well for me because of my settings I finally have that run the game great. Oh, is it really? Oh, so it has been confirmed that it is meant to be going to Manchester Commuter. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I wasn't too sure if that was going to happen. That would be awesome. I'm still spewing that didn't end up going to crew, to be honest. When I heard that, I was like, well, why are you cutting it? And now I've got the theory that it's not because of what they're saying, that they didn't want to bite off more than they could chew. I reckon it's something to do with All Aboard Studios. I think they had a cry over them doing it, and they've probably turned around and disputed it. And yeah, I think they didn't want crew to be showed off in the modern era until they got their hands on it. So yeah, I got my theory that the reason why it's not gone the crew is because All Aboard Studios' announcement of crew to Birmingham. So routes of the future for Train Sim World 6. Well, God knows. If we still have Train Sim World around the release of HS2, that is the one I want. in the game. I want HS2 in Train Sim World before it actually releases in real life. How cool would it be to do HS2? I know it's a rip off, like it's just a bullshit project. We all know that. But as a rail fan, you can't not be, helpful but excited. Like, I've been following this project for a long time now. It's absolutely fantastic, and that reminds me, I need to get an update on it. I'll be honest, I haven't checked it out for the last couple of weeks because I've been busy with other things. But definitely a project I keep my eye on. And I love to see it in Train Sim. Well, I would hope that they get the licensing and everything, get it all done, and yeah, we get it in the game just before it releases in reality. It would be cool to see the chance to play it in a sim prior to seeing it in reality. So you're in Manchester. Should I say this question? Because I am a supporter of one of the two. What Manchester team do you support in the soccer? Well, we call it football, don't we? Well, I have to say football. I have to ask that question. It is a hard question to say. I don't really follow the football, the EPL like I used to. It's only because we used to have it on Foxtel here in Australia, and it used to be on cable TV, but it hasn't been on cable for a while. It's on the stupid streaming service, and then you got to download this streaming service, and then here in Australia you got to download the streaming service, all right, and it costs $20 a month. And then you got to download the sports side of it to actually watch the bloody soccer, and it's another $20 on top of that. So it's $40 a month, and I'm already paying like that already for my other sports. So it's in Man City. So I'm the opposite side. I'm on the bad side these days. See. We're never going to be the same. I knew that would be the case anyway after Alex went. So it is what it is. I support rugby league more than anything, and Formula One. So that reminds me to my favourite race of all, Singapore's this weekend. And so is the Rugby League Grand Final. I'm so spewing I couldn't get tickets for the Grand Final. I'm still hopeful that my mates will grab them in the morning when the public sale goes on. But yeah, I don't think I'll be heading to the Grand Final, to be honest. And it sucks because my team's in the Grand Final. The only reason I didn't get tickets is because I didn't think, I knew we'll verse in Penrith. I'm like, there's no way the Broncos are going to beat Penrith. There's no way. I know I'm a Broncos supporter. I used to play the Formula One games, but I haven't purchased them for about 3 years now. It's just the same old every year. It's like the FC series. It's just the same old each year. I was sort of considering grabbing it this year because the changes with it, but I thought, I'll wait for it when it's like got a serious, massive change to it. So, yeah, no, I used to be into the Formula One series a lot. But I follow the support. I follow the sport religiously. I watch it all the time. It's late night always here in Australia, and I support Oscar, but I'm a big Max Verstappen fan. I just always supported Max and Red Bull, and I even went for Red Bull even before Max was even there. You know, obviously we had Daniel Ricciardo, we had Mark Webber, so the Aussies were always Red Bull. So I was, you know, that's where I supported Red Bull, and yeah, I was such a big fan of Max Verstappen. But now I know they're going to Ford, and I'm not a big fan of Ford. Cause we had the rivalry of our racing sport here, of V8 supercars here in Australia. It was always Ford versus Holden, and I'm such a massive Holden fan. Holdens are no longer around no more. They're went into liquidation. But yeah, I was always a Holden supporter. So yeah, Ford was always my opposition. So yeah, now I know they're going to Ford. I won't be supporting Max Verstappen anymore, or Red Bull. So yeah, it's I got my style of gameplay I play these days. You know, it's simulation, and I play Rugby League 26 as well. You're in England, you've got the game there as well. You know what it's all about. It's man, I couldn't believe what Sir Helens did the other day though in the footy. Jesus, they showed the thing last night on the Matty Johns show. That was crazy. That flick pass by Tristan Saylor too. Jesus. No, you're right. You're right, buddy. We're always here to We're always here with the live streams. We're live on Wednesday as well, same time. So we train to well. We're going to be on the roads with American Truck Simulator tomorrow night. So yeah, do know, folks, American Truck Simulator tomorrow night. Our debut of our full length brand new Tuesday traditional live streaming show of. What the hell? Wow. They've run those over from the other Dresden route. Cool. Yeah, so we're live tomorrow night with Tuesday Night Trucking Along with American Truck Simulator. I'm going to be rolling with a company that I discovered today on my truck spotting trip I did earlier today, folks. So... yeah, I got lots of brand new companies today on my truck spotting. I also seen a Peterbilt today, ladies and gentlemen. The Peterbilt. I finally, yes, the run of Monday truck spotting I do continues, except for last Monday. But yeah, I was up at the M7 motorway at Quakers Hill today. And we'll have a full-length truck spotting adventure premiere tomorrow on our channel. 4 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Which will be 3 hours prior to the live stream. Oh, sorry, 4 hours. 8 p.m. Australian Eastern tomorrow night on the live stream. Do note the times for our live streaming will change next week, folks. We're moving into daylight saving here in Australia. So, New South Wales, ACT, Victoria, Tasmania, we have daylight saving. And South Australia, we have daylight saving. Where Queensland don't have daylight saving, Western Australia, they don't have daylight saving. I do believe Northern Territory might not as well. I can't remember if that's true or not, but yeah, we are, the time differences will be changing. And then they'll change again not long after that because of UK and Europe and USA. They, obviously your time zones, your daylight savings will come to an end, and it's usually like a week or two between US and UK difference, the time changing, and yeah, it's always one that I always get mixed up on, and it's just a haywire time of the year. You know, it's getting used to the time differences, and then you look at your time differences, and you look at your viewer base as well, and it's like, that's why I say to you guys, don't fear. We always have a live stream replay. There's always a replay for you guys to enjoy it at your own time. So if you can't join us live, don't fear about it. It's all good. Alright, there we have some German announcement just there again. I'm pretty certain there's a station in here in Dresden that goes to Austria. Pretty certain on that. No, it's not this one. It's the next one. Yeah, it's this one.
Störung.
Yeah, Manchester City's a pretty good powerhouse these days, folks. So yeah, they're certainly built themselves a great dynasty over the course of the last decade. To be honest, it's maybe a bit more than that. It's been very impressive, from the days I remember from them. We're just very struggling and couldn't even make top four, and you know they're always mid card, sort of around there, always in the ladder, and yeah, just couldn't make any Europe competitions or anything like that. So yeah, see the rise. It's just absolutely incredible. But God, fucking Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool are just a beast all of a sudden. Well, that's sport. You know, you have your dynasties. You know, it's like the Penrith Panthers here in the rugby league here in Australia. You know, they made 5 grand finals in a row, and it looked like they were going to, make 6. You know, after half time in the footy yesterday, I thought, there's no way we're not going to make this. We can't make it. It's just we're gone, and I just can't get over keeping them scoreless for a whole half of footy and 16 unanswered points. It should have been 18, to be honest. Look, Reece Walsh bloody missing the goal right in front. Jesus Christ. It's yeah. I'm still in daydreaming. Like, to knock the. I know a lot of. I know I'm going to say it myself. Like the dynasty's finally over, but it's not technically over, because this team is just, there's no changes next year. They're still going to be a force. They're well coached, well staffed, just well conditioned. They've got such a incredible sports institute. They've got such a incredible junior base. Their junior competition is just one of the elites in Australia. And they're going to be a juggernaut for quite a while.
Sehr geehrte Reisende, herzlich willkommen im Zug ICE 1597 nach Dresden Hauptbahnhof. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Reise. Nächste Station
Dresden Hauptbahnhof next.
Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung links.
Dresden Hauptbahnhof, yeah. Alright. Let's save that. Yes, I do believe it's 1 a.m. for on Wednesday, early hours Wednesday morning for here in Australia for the full release for console players at 1 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, and it will be at 3 a.m. for the PC, Steam, and Epic. Look how long this train is. It's just absolutely insanely long. Look at that. Let's get it up in the snake, like just like that. Like, look at that. Let's get that. That's just incredible. See, I can do special camera angles, folks. I've got custom engine, got the custom, drone cam, I call it, and you've got all these extra features here on PC. The console players or anything like that couldn't experience. But hey, I was a console player. I started on console on Train Sim World, so don't be worried about if you're on console, folks. I know where you come from. So, growing up as a kid, I've dealt with PCs, all my life. I've dealt with gaming all my life. My first ever console I had was an Atari 2600. We're talking old school. My brothers had a Commodore 64. So, I had all the mad handheld, devices and everything. The Pac-Mans, the flip Donkey Kongs, the originals, just standard Donkey Kong. Man, if I had all that still, it'd be worth a lot of money. Even the Lego I had when growing up would have been worth heaps now, especially the shell garages and all that. I used to have the shell garage with the big massive warehouse, like the full setup. Just absolutely insane. But anyway,
Nächste Station.
Here we go.
Dresden. Hauptbahnhof. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung links.
Help the business with a shop. Yep. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with helping the ladies. Nothing wrong with that. I helped one of my girlfriends today. She's just a friend. Yeah. She wanted something. I was like, yeah, no worries. I've been in a good mood. See, she would have known I was in a good mood. The Broncos are in the grand final. I'm in a good mood. Of course I'm in a bloody good mood. My birthday's coming up this Saturday, folks, so I'm in a good mood. Of course I am. How old am I? Don't even ask. I'm too old. I'm not as old as Colonel Failure, don't worry. Not by much.
Dresden, Hauptbahnhof. Abfahrt 13:36 Uhr.
Something about a fart again. Oh my god, I've never seen so many passengers come out of the ICE. Holy shit. Look at this. What the fuck? They finally fixed the ICE. We have passengers coming on and off the train. Oh my god, I've been waiting for this for so damn long. We finally got it. All right. Yes, there we go. No, there's no Australian trains in Train Sim World. Okay, we got the announcement for 2 new countries. Obviously, Japan was already announced, but we have Czech Republic. There's a route from Czech Republic coming, and there is a route from Portugal that is coming as well. So there was 2 announcements for new countries, and when I heard about it, I thought, oh, hopefully it's Australia. Maybe they're finally doing something in Australia. But then it was an announcement. I'm like, Okay. So, yeah. I'm just worried if we get something here, they're going to do something that's outback and it's just not going to suit me. And it's a lot of players are going to be like, I know the Australian public, I just know, I'm just like, nobody's going to agree with this. Nobody's going to want this. Everyone's going to have a whinge and bitch and cry. And, yeah, we're going to say, oh, no, we wanted this, we wanted that. So, no. I don't think it'll happen. It'll have to be a third-party developer, if anything, if it was here in Australia. So, that doesn't really bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't matter if it's not my country or not in the game. So, just a rail fan, enjoying the game. All right, so this is All Aboard, episode 145, and there is the cover photo for tonight's stream, folks. It is one of the Dovetail ones, but yeah, it was only because we established this stream at the time before the release of Train Sim World 6. All right, so we are going to be heading to the next route now, ladies and gentlemen, and let's head to the UK, Riviera route time, as we take a trip with the Voyager, and it is going to be a 59-minute service. We hope, actually, we'll go that way. Why not? We hope you do enjoy. Let's do this on a nice light cloud day, and bring the cloud cover a little bit down. We'll put a bit of wind strength in there as well, and we hope you do enjoy. Here we go, 7:41 a.m. service. You're on All Aboard, episode 145. Like and subscribe to Australia Worldwide Entertainment. Turn the notification bell on. Join our over 10,000 subscriber base today. 1C11 Bristol Thames Men's to Plymouth. Here we go. We do have a light mod installed on here, ladies and gentlemen, and oh, actually, it's the Voyager, isn't it? There we go. Why is the tail lights on? Ah, no, there we go. Sorry about the loudness of the train, folks. I did say to you guys the train is just overpowering way too much. I've got to work out what setting it is that actually changes this damn audio. Let's see, alerter. Alright, here we go. 14 miles to our next station.
The next station is Newton Abbot. This is a cross-country service to Plymouth.
Do note the skybox is a little bit different to the standard Train Sim World 6 skybox that you are used to, folks. As I use the custom engine settings, I have a mixed bag of the Environmental Cloud system with the Train Sim World 2 skybox. to soften the blow of the frame rate. So it does help the frame rate. I'm not a big fan of the volumetric cloud. It chews up a lot of frame rate in the game. So even though I got my settings on high, yeah, I prefer this skybox. It's absolutely a fantastic skybox, and yeah, we'll be doing a video very soon that I will be giving you guys for the PC players of Train Sim World the option to use this with the PC Steam players. It will be some NVIDIA control panel settings, the custom engine settings, and the lines for all that, and I will be throwing up the details up on our community wall of our YouTube channel. So you can just copy all on the text and everything on there and just slap it in there. Not obviously the details like part of it, but be able to put it in there. It's quite easy to do. And I definitely recommend these. I can tell you guys, I am on the GPU I have is a Gigabyte 3060, and it is 12V RAM. I have the CPU is a i7 11700K 11th gen, and I have DDR4 Fury memory sticks, 32x2, so 64 in total. And I have a 53 Kagan NZXT liquid cooler system, which is no cheap frill. It is one of the highest on the market. It's the brand new station. I hope we get the 221 and the 222 on Train Sim World. Now we've got the the Voyager 220, which yes, we definitely going to be calling for it, aren't we? We're going to be like, oh, we want the other ones now. I reckon in due time we will get them. We're just, got to be patient. We've got some different liveries for this already. Actually, that reminds me, I should have bloody run one of them out, actually, instead of doing the standard. But anyway, I had the nice pink variant of this too. Not to worry. Not to worry. Well, we've got plenty of Arbor streams to do. Next week's cover photo actually on here will be a pretty interesting one. That's if it does pay off. Does anybody know if the Palomino has diesel? The view when I was high up on the Bahnstrecke Leipzig Dresden. Yep. The big giant ICE snake. Yeah, it's definitely one of the longest trains in the game now, passenger trains. The BNSF freight trains on the Cajon Pass are still the longest trains in the game. I was looking for a cruise control actually on State car selection. No, back. I was looking for a cruise control on here, but still haven't been able to find it. I am slowing down now. Yes, don't remind me about the age. Don't let my viewers know about how old I am. When you get to my age, folks, you have the experience, you have, you know, you think you would be married and, you know, would have it all, but I've got the kids. I got two lovely daughters, obviously. I told you guys about the story about my first daughter. You know, I haven't seen her since she was 2.5 years old, and she's now 15. And it's a long story. I don't want to get into it. But my second daughter, you know, she's going on to 11 soon, and just before Christmas. And yeah, she's I get to see her anytime I want. You know, so. I won't, you know, I'll move the earth, you know, for both of them, to be honest. But it's complicated with the first one. So I was lucky to have the second chance. But anyway, yeah, just too wild and crazy to get married. I'm better on my own. Way better on my own. That reminds me, I do have, I'm pretty sure I have the, no, that's not that. I'm pretty sure I have the signals enabled. Yeah, signal delays enabled. Temporary speed restrictions disabled. That would be quite interesting, actually. Let's enable that. There is a fault bug issue, even with the faults disabled on the Arrow Free on the Morristown line, but it's nothing to panic about. You just go on along the side of the train and press a button. That's it. It's easy for the mouse and keyboard, like for myself. You know, it's quite easy, but you know, you just go up the sides, fly the camera up, and just click it. If you're on the Xbox, you got the option for keyboard and mouse too, so it's easy for Xbox players. If you are on Xbox and you have the keyboard and mouse, man, if you're playing with the controller, seriously, drop that controller and start learning to play it on keyboard and mouse, and you'll be like, oh, why wasn't I doing this all this time? Because that's what I was doing for years, and then when I dropped the controller, man, this game's never been the same since. It's been absolutely fantastic. Somebody standing there. Oh my god. Made me choke. That's the first time I've seen that. It's like the Titanic. I'm on the edge. What's that song? Living on the edge. Oh. Oh my god. I shouldn't have done that. I'm still recovering from the flu. Anyway. Don't ask me what that war's all about. It's got to be a rivet project. I shouldn't actually be doing that bip and sounds actually, because that's the opposition this weekend. They better play it at the grand final when we score. So my mates were at the game yesterday up at Suncorp, AJ and all that. They were at the game, and even they were saying, "Oh man, the atmosphere is like absolutely nothing." They're like, we've been in the grand finals and everything, yeah. And they said that was the closest thing to a grand final. It was just off the chain. Yeah, I'm still, I was disappointed I couldn't go, but I had commitments down here in Sydney, so obviously I fell sick over the last week anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. So they're up staying on a place up on the near Surface Paradise, and they're looking over the ocean today, and they were showing me the whales are out at the on the ocean up there in Queensland. .9 miles, 3.8 miles, so Newton Abbott. First stop along here. So we've got a couple stops along here. I think there's three. Yeah, three. 2 stations and then the file station at Plymouth. Whoops. My apologies if you heard that loud bang. Gotta start slowing down, Aussie, because I have got the safety systems on. 150/2, the Great Western Railway edition. Yeah, if you didn't join us on Saturday night, folks, we had a live stream on Saturday night that was just dedicated to the Riviera route. We spent around 2 hours, 15 minutes on the stream. And we took our first 150 trip on that night. And on here with the Great Western Railway edition. We also done some more Class 802 action. And yeah, it was lots of fun. So yes, full replay is provided now. Also our launch live stream. It's our featured presentation at the moment on the channel actually. We always have a video that features as the present. I call it the featured presentation of the channel. So normally it's a truck one with my truck spotting, but yeah, at the moment it's actually the replay of the launch live stream, which was 5 hours. It was that crazy. We even went more than the top 5 countdown live stream we did here in 2025. Obviously, we'll bring to you a Train Sim World 6 top 5 countdown just prior to the release of Train Sim World 7 in 2026. See if my health's okay. It should be, hopefully. We'll get to that when that happens, obviously. Approaching the station now. We're going to be getting the announcements very shortly, folks, so we're going to be quiet as a mouse. And listen to this. Here we go. I'll mute the mic so he can enjoy.
We are now approaching Newton Abbot.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
What I want to know is the damn audio for the train. Like, how is it this one?
Calling at Totnes and Plymouth.
All right, so it is definitely that one. So we're just going to drop this even more. Like 26%, and look how loud it is. Like, if that was at 100%, it'll be blowing your ear hole like no tomorrow. It's already blowing my ear hole as it is now at 26%. You know what I mean? Like, there's no need to have the damn volume. Like, I reckon there's a volume issue. I really think there is an issue with the volume.
3 will be the 0806 cross-country service to Edinburgh Waverley.
Edinburgh Waverley. Wow, that's a big trip. Oops.
The next station is Totnes. This is a cross-country service
it is. The cross country coming in there as well. So yeah, folks that that weren't interested in the deluxe edition and wanted to hold off, and you know, if you haven't got these extra trains, obviously there will be the option to buy the downloaded DLCs for the cross country, and if you want the extra train on the Morristown, you can buy that separate as well, and obviously the German one. But I think a lot of people are probably haven't gotten the deluxe edition for the simple fact that they probably, the Voyager, I'll be honest with the Voyager's probably the pick out of the whole three extra trains. So for me, ALP 45, you know, was pretty cool and everything, but yeah, you're not saving too much anyway by going that direction. But obviously, you know, everybody, I would see a majority of the people would say the Voyager is the only decent one out of the extra bunch, and we all been wanting this logo in the game for so long. When Cross Country was officially announced as a loco, it sort of hinted there and then that the Voyager is got to be closer than ever. Because I wasn't 100% convinced, but I was thinking, hang on, I think there's a Voyager of the cross country. I'm pretty certain there's a cross country Voyager. And just the way the gap was with the new timetable and everything on Cross City, I was like, something's not right here. I reckon there's more than meets the eye for the cross country. So yeah, I was quite interested when it was announced, and I was like, yes, about bloody time. Haven't taken the Train Sim World 6 experience yet into a thunderstorm, so that's something we haven't done yet. And we have very nice and quiet now. It's a nice little drone cam again. What was the next station? Oh, Totnes, yes, Totnes. 4.7 kilometers. Miles, sorry. Keep forgetting I'm in Britain. They go on miles per hour. We go on kilometers per hour like Germany here in Australia. So, back in the heydays, you know, it was, you know, miles, but, yeah, we prefer kilometers. But yeah, I like to keep the trend, you know, I like to keep the localization when it comes to Train Sim World. You know, when The USA, you know, when we're coming into the stations, we keep it in the feet and, you know, the miles per hour and all that stuff. And same here with the UK, you know, miles per hour, you know, kilometers per hour for the German content and the French content and all that stuff. So, yep. And I do believe it'll be kilometers per hour in Japan as well. So I do believe it's kilometers. So, yeah, it would be quite interesting. Will we see the light of day for the Japanese route here in 2025? No, I don't see it being the case. It most likely would be the first half of 2026 for sure. God, if we don't get it in the Train Sim World 6 era, I really, like, I'm going to be really giving up hope. Like, seriously, like, who the hell is working for this Japanese workshop? You know, how many people are working on it? Like, this is what we're going to be worried about. Is it a one-man team again? Like, no. We've had, I don't think it is a one-man team though, because we've had many releases from them on Train Sim Classic, and they, like I explained to you guys, I know their history and whatnot. They deal with Japanese and Chinese content, and that's what they specialize on. So if we ever get a Chinese route, it will definitely be from them, and you would lean more towards the bullet train. The bullet train will be absolutely awesome to see in Train Sim World. So, let's see if we get a nice high-speed Japanese or Chinese route in the future. It'll be fantastic to see in Train Sim World. I've played a fair few of them on Train Sim Classic. They're absolutely fantastic routes to explore. I noticed I'm pretty certain the passenger information boards are not working on the Aero Free on Train Sim World. I don't know if that's an issue or not, or a bug, or if it's true to reality, but yeah, I noticed that, and I was like, disappointed, actually, that was the case. It sort of reminded me of the old original Train Sim World days when there was none of that in the game. It's like, oh, we've gone back to Train Sim World 1. There's just nothing on it. I don't know, I just like those touches and everything. When you see them on the train and they're not actually working, it's like, yeah, scratches your head. Approaching the next station, we will once again mute the mic so you can enjoy the announcements.
We are now approaching Totnes.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
station is Plymouth.
You come and get your $10 pizza here at the downstairs shopping center now. 100 meters away more. Attention, terms and conditions apply. What's your stamp? And the basement prices are still steep to the $10 pizza.
Yeah, I like to make my own pizza actually when I have pizza, folks. So I normally just grab the base, and then I'll obviously I've got the sauce, you know, and I get the either the Legos, I get the Lego sauce, or I normally get the Woolworths branded one and get the bottle, and then you can just put it back in the, you know, use it from time to time.
The next station is Plymouth. This is a cross-country service to Plymouth.
DRA, Aussie, DRA. Yeah, so get the bottle and, you know, you put your own ingredients on it, you know, and, yeah, throw it in the oven. It's beautiful. I don't like my pizza too hard sometimes, but sometimes I burn it and it's like, that annoys the crap out of you when that happens. $20 miles to Plymouth. The windows. The windows, no, they did not open. The door does, obviously. You can do the doors. Is that isolated? Bullshit. Was that isolated all that bloody time? You're kidding. See, I like to use all the safety systems with this particular logo. So, yeah. I didn't realise that actually. Well, that sucks. I lost all them points already. I was like, oh, am I getting a platinum medal now? That's the question, because I haven't been using it. That doesn't matter. I don't care. You know me, I'm not a thing for the medals or score or anything. I don't even bother putting it on the screen, you know. I just, you know, not actual points, whatever they bloody call them. Who cares about that? You don't get that by driving a train, or actually, you get paid. But yeah, riding the train in reality, you don't get points for that. Man. Yeah, it was a good day today. I went truck spotting a little bit later than normal today. Actually, but yeah, still in the morning into the early half of the afternoon. But yeah, it was pretty good. Had a bit of a fun day. New companies again for my references for my skinning for American Truck Simulator. So it's good. Few of them I can throw on the Freighter T-Liner pack coming up, the 23rd skin pack, and some of them are for the FT reefer pack, which I'm planning. I'm hopeful to get out the new update this week actually. T series and K series Kenworth updates are this week, folks. I can't confirm. They're definitely later. They'll be all in the later half of the week, but yeah, I can confirm they will be this week. The Freighter T-Liner pack is very close to release, folks. It will be within the next couple of weeks. So we're closer than ever for that. So it's good. We will be showing off one of the skins tomorrow night. I will be posting up tomorrow night's American Truck Simulator live stream later today. Tuesday night trucking along tomorrow night from 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. South Australian Northern Territory, 6 p.m. Western Australia, 11 a.m. UK, 12 p.m. Central Europe, 6 a.m. Eastern States of USA, 5 a.m. Texas, 4 a.m. Mexico, and 3 a.m. West Coast USA. For tomorrow night's American Truck Simulator, Tuesday night trucking along. It is our episode 5 tomorrow night. So do join us for that one. It's going to be lots of fun. Rolling down the highways with my latest skin combination. FCN is the company, and on the freighter T-liner side of it, it will be FCN Storage and Distribution, but they also do refrigerated services in reality, and their refrigerated one is called the FCN Refrigerated. We have got an FTE for that, and then the storage and distribution one for the freighter T-liner. So we're going to be rolling with the freighter T-liner edition tomorrow night. So do look forward to that. And it is with a T909, Kenworth T909. Yeah, I don't know what Holly was on about last night about the RTA mods. As I knew, they're not updated. It says they're ready, but they're in yellow. That means they're not ready. If you read the fine print, it says yellow, update is not ready. When it's green, that's when it's ready. That's when it's released. I don't understand why it's taken longer this time for it to happen, but anyway, like I said, the guy lives in, the guy that runs it is in Ukraine. He's at war, so he's got family members looking after it, and they can only do it when they can get to a safe place. So we'll have to wait and see. Miles from our final destination here on the Riviera. We are doing the 1C11 Bristol Thames Men's to Plymouth service, and we are in the Voyager, the 220. The weapon that is the diesel-powered Voyager. No sound mods currently in Train Sim World 6, folks, so there is no new sound mods at the moment. We are hopeful for a 802 sound mod sooner rather than later. I don't see why not. And, whoops. We also are looking, hopefully, for a Voyager sound mod. That would be great. It would be nice to see a sound mod for this. So, like I said, in due time, we will hopefully get all these fancy bells and whistles. And speaking of fancy bells and whistles, there is the drone cam again. And it is now time to explore a bit more. Here we go. we're getting trains that are very similar to this here in Australia, folks. They're replacing the XPT. And yeah, the shapes and everything of them are very pretty much the Voyager. So we're getting our own style of Voyagers here, which is fantastic. They're in testing now. But yeah, it's technically Australia's version of the Voyager. Still a few passengers on board. Damn itchy nose. So I've shaved my beard a few times over the last few days, you know. So I've been trying to keep it off. I don't know, I'm keeping it off at the moment. Don't normally have it off, but yeah, I'm trying to keep it off for a while. Hang on, I think I might have found an issue. No, it's all good. Thought I seen something floating and I was like, yeah, nothing unusual. Oh, don't worry, I wouldn't be surprised if there's floating stuff around. I know there's one of the pylons on the Morristown line. You go down the staircase on one of the stations and yeah, the pylon's just sticking up in the air over the top of the staircase. It's unbelievable, like how like the average player wouldn't see that, but the hardcore players, nah. Like, seriously. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there's floating stuff on this one as well. There's the Clay Palace, folks. The Clay Place. That's the place I was telling you guys about before, and ladies if you're watching as well. That's where you go to shoot the clays. They come out in a Chibley stack. We had a little joke on that on the launch live stream. It was quite hilarious. So actually, I think it was on the Riviera route. Sorry, on the Riviera live stream the other night. It was quite funny anyway. Oh, there's an 802. It would be interesting to hear announcements at the stations about please stand clear from the yellow line trains. A train is approaching the station and is not stopping, or something like that. You know, in that sort of variant. You know, it would be nice to hear that. The next train does not stop at this platform. Please stand clear from the yellow line. And we get that here in Sydney, actually, with the trains that go past stations. They have the announcement, and it says the next train on this platform does not stop at this station. Please stand clear from the yellow line. Please stand clear. It says that after it. It's like it says it twice. It's like, please stand clear from the yellow line. Please stand clear. It's like, you don't need to remind me again. I already heard you the first time. Look at that. They're beautiful. The town down below there with all the houses and apartments as well. There's apartments. You can see clearly there's apartments over there further. It's lovely. Got the livestock there, the sheep. Yeah, absolutely stunning. Could be a long journey on here, but it is definitely worth it. It's such a great route to enjoy. And the good news about us now streaming at 7 p.m. Sydney, Australia time zone now, folks, so that gives us the options to do more than 2-hour live streams if we so desire. Just like tonight, we got a special here tonight. We're going around 3 hours tonight. So, yeah, you would attend that we would be doing more than the 2-hour average on special occasions like this one, when we're still celebrating early access to Train Sim World 6. And are we celebrating it, or are we just in the world of pain? It's like, yeah, there's this issue, that issue. Yeah, okay, well, right. Yes, there is issues. I already noticed. Like I said, we've got some floating, things going on. That's nothing unusual. Sounds cutting in and out, announcements of platforms not across the whole field of the platform, like not up and down the platform. It would be nice to see that. They need to up the sounds of it. The Voyager's just overpowering way too loud over the announcements, so that's just a gone given there and there. So yeah, there is a lot of things that need to be addressed, and like I said, it's like a bumpy road. Always the first of a new DLC in Train Sim World. It's just every core release, there's always a whole bunch of them, because we've got 3 routes in one go, and we've got, obviously this year we've got 3 new locos on top of that. So it's it's the typical more than ironing out. It's like we have to get the ironing board out and actually steam it down. So, yeah. Optimization improvements are still, a key in Train Sim World. That's, been like it ever since the game's existence. But I finally found the right balance for me. It's taken me, so long to get a balance that I say I finally now can enjoy the game absolutely, like, to the best I possibly can. Doesn't solve, market shattering completely, but it's definitely way better than what it was. And I'm seeing less and less micro-shattering on here tonight. I can't tell you that much, because I've been on here a fair bit now, and I've got a lot of built-up cash now, so it's obviously ironed itself out, it's running great. We'll give that another save anyway. I'm always cautious now, especially after we've had a lot of crashes in Train Sim World. So I am playing on DX12 custom engine control panel setting, NVIDIA control panel settings, custom engines lines settings and anything in there, and so. By the way, these are my settings on the this side of things. So we got foliage is high, we got shadow quality high, medium, we got effects high, skybox is high, and as you know, I've got a custom skybox. Fog quality is high, and ultra process quality is ultra, and view distance is ultra, and texture quality high, 60 frames. There don't need the VC on 105% on all that, and everything is enabled. So vehicle subs, everything, formations, everything all allowed on there. They're all there, and then I got the screen percentage, graphics presets, high, full screen, 25 by 1440p, and I am on an ultra wide monitor, but in my live streams I can play it in the standard format, but in the uploaded videos it is in ultra wide. So yeah, graphics presets high. Yeah, but for some damn reason it doesn't let me record in the standard 1440p, and the problem is because I'm on an ultra wide monitor. When I play the game here tonight, folks, you guys can't see it, but I do. I've got the black lines going down each side. That doesn't bother me at all, but yeah, if I played in the recording like that, you would see black lines on either side. It just looked too squashed and yuck. So yeah, I would prefer to have it in ultra wide when I do the uploaded videos. Right. $5 miles to Plymouth. And that's the Crazy Aussie Adventure. Hasn't come onto our chat tonight. This is your horn, by the way. Got some pretty warm weather up in Queensland at the moment. I noticed that. Some of my mates are on the ocean, but they're saying it was quite warm. Yeah, yesterday was quite hot up there, which was good because it fatigued them. So, yeah, no, we got some pretty warm weather down here in Sydney too. So it's not just up there. It's quite hot down here. It wasn't not as hot as other days over the here today here in Sydney. It was meant to be 23 today, but I swear I was out there today and it felt like it was like 26, 27 still. It was quite hot. And yeah, we're meant to have about 31 degrees tomorrow. So it's supposed to be quite warm tomorrow. I'm not sure if we're going any storms or anything again in the forecast, but pretty certain we should be right for the rest of the week for our streaming side of things. So yeah, don't be surprised if I live stream on Thursday night with Train Sim World either, folks. So probably might end up popping in and doing one. We did a standard Riviera live stream on Saturday night. So if we do one on Thursday night, I'll do a Morristown. So it'll be a dedicated Morristown live stream. And speaking of Morristown, we are heading there next, ladies and gentlemen. So do look forward to that. Yeah, so Thursday night. Yeah, I'm going to do one, folks. So Thursday night, we're going to be live with some Train Sim World 6 gameplay, and we'll be bringing to you Morristown. And that'll be the first time we actually take a full-length trip on the route. So we've been doing trips like from Summit to Hoboken and vice versa. So yeah, we will do a full-length one on Thursday night's live stream. So do look forward to that. I'll take the ALP 45 on that night. But next, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking a trip with another Creators Club design of the Arrow Free, and do look forward to that. We'll have all the safety systems on and get ready to ride the railways of the Morristown line. Before we do that though, we're going to once again we're going to go and we're just going to disable the all these issues just here. I'm not sure if they're working or not, to be honest, because I didn't get any signal problems or anything like that. But yeah, we will be heading to Morristown next. Get ready for the announcement. I would have loved to have heard them say this is the terminating.
Approaching Plymouth.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
Yeah, see, I would like to see them stand on top of the announcement and say that this is the terminating station. The train will be terminating here, or out all change, or something like that. Alright, here we are. You know, in real life, this goes further than where it is, yeah. But, this is the terminating station here on this route, on the Riviera for the train Symbol 5. 6, sorry. 6. God. I see, I'm so used to, I've been so used to saying train Symbol 5 for the last 12 months, I even, yeah, just slipped up just then, so. Yeah, just slap my wrist right now and just say never again. Right.
Platform 5 for the 0841 cross-country service to Plymouth. Calling at Plymouth only.
It's funny how they say that, because it's like, this is the station. Hello, what does this sign say? It says Plymouth. I did say to you guys there would be some issues with the announcement system, but yeah, no surprise. We'll say that's a Rivet Games slip up. So yeah, I got a gold medal. I knew it. See, you know why I got the gold medal is because I didn't have the safety systems on all the way, and yeah, that was no surprise. So I don't really worry about that. That's all good. And look at the amount of times we spent. Like seriously. Yeah, that's just terrible. Okay. So we will return to the menu now. And don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be with you guys very, very shortly for some more of All Aboard Live. So we will return in around about 60 seconds. I just got to go and blow my nose because it's been really annoying me as well. And yeah, I've got some stuff built up actually. I really need to sort that out. All right, I'll be back in a minute. And I also need a restroom break. So don't go anywhere. All Aboard episode 145 will return next with Morristown Line. Okay, so you can see I've got the color changes going now in the backdrop. I just played around with everything. Ah, that reminds me, I need to grab a drink. Get out, yeah. Okay. Might go to morning for 3 hours tonight. We'll soon find out because, yeah, we're going to be doing a trip now on the Morristown. And take a trip on here. All right. Arrow free action. It is the CPM. Here we go. We'll do this one. Here we go and down the street. Going rolling up and down. Hey. Right. Glendale. Service. 10:48 a.m. Might do afternoon actually. So that's the one I did there. Yeah, summer too. Hot Balkan. Yeah, 18 hours. So this is going. Yeah, this is going to be around the same time. This is absolutely stunning. This is going to go more into the sunset, like into the more like into the early half of the evening. So this is going to be perfect, folks. The set I did this one. This is the uploaded video that I did on the channel that's now showing up on our Train Sim World uploaded videos playlist. If you scroll down our page on our home screen of our channel, you'll see the free dedicated Train Sim World playlist. There's one for the introduction tutorials, one for the uploaded videos, and one for the live streams, replay live streams. So yeah, that 4:39 service, 18 hours 39 one is yeah, it's been uploaded on the channel and now showing. So do check that out. And anyway, we will be doing the one that's going the opposite direction. That started at 18 hours 40. So the one at Hoboken Broken is 18 hours 39. The opposite end at Summit, 18 hours 40, going the opposite direction. So here we go now with this one, and we will. This will be our final trip on this week's All Aboard. Episode 146 will be on next Wednesday, next Monday. Do note it will be subject to change if there's any issues, storms, delays, anything like that. Yeah, we'll let you guys know if there's any changes. But yeah, we are due to be streaming next Tuesday, next Monday, with episode 146 of All Aboard. This is the 344 Summit to Hoboken and Hoboken. Sorry, 18 hours 40. Here we go. 6:40 p.m. All right. All right. Over the road we go. Hey, here it is. Look at this baby. Look at this beauty. Absolute beauty. Even the silver all around there with red. Wow. It looks like some of it is not though. We've got the standard on that end. So it is it is a couple of the half of the train is yeah, half of the train is the Creators Club and half of it is the standard. So there you go. All right. Okay. Creators Club paint job, this one. Stand clear, doors closing. There we go. There's the cutout of the sounds. I will turn the sounds up a little bit on this one, actually. Now we're not in the Voyager. You guys clearly heard the sounds just then. Would be nice to put the cut out. Cut out, Aussie. Cut out. Cut in. There we go. See what I mean about the, like they need to put the PSIs up on the sides. Unless there is somewhere where you can put them in. But if they're not showing, that's disappointing. Because that just basically throws it back in the Train Sim World 1 standard. When you look at that. Why is it doing that? Now, hang on. Why has that happened? Why is it completely shut down on me? Okay. I don't understand why that happened. That was weird. Anyway, doesn't worry. Sorted that out. Do note we have moderators that are looking over our live chat behind the scenes, folks, and we trace to the location where it comes from. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Why is it doing this tonight? Why is it spotting me? I don't know why it's spunning me. I haven't had this problem before, folks. Trace that location. Yeah. It's a bot. Mile away. Don't have to deal with it. Just a troll. Funny how I thought it was train symbol 5. That just proves that it is a bot. There's always got to be one wanker out there, seriously. There's always got to be one wanker, you know, that has no balls to step up to the plate. Why don't you say that to my face in reality and see what happens to you? You'll be on your back exactly like Nathan Cleary was yesterday. Location. Yeah, it seems to be Northerlies coming from Northern Territory or something that's driving all the heat at the moment. But that's not a good thing too, because that drives you know, the heat up, you know, drives moisture and up, and you know, pollen levels go up, and yeah, just, you know, obviously that fuels the thunderstorms. And the pollen levels are through the roof, and the moisture's in the air, you know, it just yeah, fuels it all up. And, you know, the air becomes unstable, and I was trying to see if that was a 45 or a 46. Anyway, doesn't matter. Here we go.
Stop is Maplewood. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
Yeah, it's amazing that we've had all those safety issues, but yet we're still in front.
Station customer. customers. The next train to stop on track 3 will be the 6:54 p.m. westbound train to Summit, stopping at Milburn, Short Hills, and Summit. Please stand back from the yellow line.
It said customers.
Between the train
It said
and
attention
platform
customers.
4.
See, that's what I said to you guys. In America, they're so polite when it comes to announcements, and they said attention customers on that. See, that is true to what I've been hearing around East Coast. Sorry, the Northeast. The NEC. That's absolutely fantastic to hear that. See if we can hear it again. No, can't hear it. It's all good. Trying to get to the platform we're going to so we can get the announcements before we get into the station.
Attention South Orange Station customers. The 6:55 p.m. eastbound train to Hoboken is expected to arrive on track 1 in approximately 0 minutes.
Here it comes. So they have the announcements before they even get into the station. And it said it was arriving in 0 minutes, and it's like, well, it's like a SpongeBob episode, 30 seconds later. But yeah, no, it's cool. I like that. These are the type of things with announcements. Like, I've been wanting this for so long, and now to finally have it in the game, it's just like so real. And like, this is obviously what we call we've got the learner's plate on the car. You know what I mean? Like, we're learning at the moment with the announcement system. It's just like it was when Train Sim World 2 was released with the PSIs and the PSI, the destination boards at the stations. You know, it was just a basic system, and Bakerloo Line had it at the release of Train Sim World 2. So it was just a basic system at the time, and it's just built more and more off that. And this is going to be exactly like with the announcements. It's like it's got the training wheels on, and we just got to eventually the training wheels will be taken off it.
Mountain Station. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
This is Mountain.
stop is Mountain Station.
Okay, we have a fault. I don't even have the faults on. That's why I said to you guys, we don't even have the faults on. But yet, we got this issue here, so it's not that one. Which one is it? Which one is it? Sort it out here in a second. Weird. Oh, it's that one. There you go. We're trying to get down to the next station and try to get the announcements before we get there again. Unfortunately, there was an issue there, so we couldn't do it. Right.
The next station stop is Highland Avenue. When leaving the train, please watch the gap. This station stop is Highland Avenue.
It even looks even cooler with the Creators Club liveries on them. It's just, you know, if you watch the uploaded video earlier today, you would have seen the beautiful Sparta one. And then you got this one here. It's absolutely awesome as well. The red and silver, it just goes really well. I'd like to see more designs, to be honest. It'd be really cool. There is a couple others, but I haven't got those downloaded. But definitely will be swinging my arm at them. It's definitely.
The next station stop is Orange. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
Here's something from New South Wales, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Orange. Trains do go to Orange here in Australia. They go over the Blue Mountains line in the Western Main Line. There you go. Where I run off. So there you go.
Watch the gap between the train and the platform when boarding. Attention, Orange Station customers. Leave 7.
Attention Orange Station customers. I love that. It's really cool. It even says the station. That's attention Orange Station customers. I heard that on the other side. So there must be a train approaching on the other side there shortly as well. And I wouldn't be surprised. That might be one of the ones. Might be the one that was doing earlier, but it's just AI. The one that premiered earlier today, but it's AI. We'll soon find out. But yeah, there was definitely something on the other side there. So I say there is a train on the other side approaching. Soon find out. And we have an amber up here, so we're going to be aware of that. And right on cue, there is the train. It's the Sparta too. Holy shit. It's the one we did. Holy crap.
The next station stop is Brick Church. When leaving
But yeah,
the
no,
train,
it's not the train.
please
Because
watch
I remember
the
my
gap.
one was three cars stacked together. So it might be the one that was in front. Coming into Brick Church. It's a pretty big area, this actually. Ah, there it goes. There's the train I was on. Yeah, there's the free car. That's the one. That's the one there. That's the one that I was driving earlier. Because I remember there was a train just up in front, and then there was my one, because mine was a 3-stacker, and that was a 2-stacker. So yeah, that was definitely the one. Definitely. So there you go. It's cool to see your train that you actually did on the timetable service, like actually as an AI when you do the following trip that's going the opposite direction. It's just, yeah, so real. It's really cool. East Orange is next.
The next station stop is East Orange. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
East Orange next. One thing I can say when you're at Orange, ladies and gentlemen, is you will not be seeing Bono. Because he doesn't sing the song Orange, he sings the song Lemon. That's a joke. Oh, we've had a game crash. See, there we go. So it seems to happen around 3-4 hours after you go to a live when you're actually playing the game. It seems to happen around 3 hours when you're into the game. Ah, man, and I'm spewing too because I didn't save it for quite a bit. So we are a fair way back on the trip. Ah, that's a bloody shame. And I don't have a patch either, Chris. There's no patch. Unless I reset it later on. But yeah, there's no patch on my end. So it must be just a patch for... You must be on console. You must be on console. So it must be a... If you're on the PlayStation 4, it would be probably something to do with that. So I know there's problems, a lot more problems than what there is on PC for the console players, which is no surprise. I've told you guys about this for years now. Train Sim World was originally a PC game, and it was a bad decision to take it to console. And I don't mean to be assaulting, but this game should have been just for PC players. If you want to play games like this, get a PC. I guarantee the game would have been in a fucking better state than what it is now. But I understand why. It's a marketing ploy. And that's why, SES software, they even bloody, take a decision to go to console. But trust me, they're not like Dovetail. They're pretty bloody good with their craft. So they won't disappoint us. Okay. Last resume. I haven't even saved. It's not even giving me my save for that trip. So unfortunately, folks, that is the end of our live stream. So thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, we couldn't continue that run. So we had to crash the desktop, and for some reason, it hasn't saved the game. So it's got it on the Riviera. So unfortunately, I can't continue that trip. But anyway, that doesn't matter. There is an uploaded video there for you guys to enjoy. Thank you very much for watching. Been an honor bringing you all aboard. We'll be live on Wednesday with our next Train Sim World live stream, ladies and gentlemen, with our Wednesday tradition that continues in the Train Sim World 6 era, and our longest running live streaming show, Midweek World of Trains, and it is episode 231. And I can't wait to bring it to you guys. And we're live from 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, 6:30 p.m. South Australian Northern Territory, 5 p.m. Western Australia, 9 p.m. New Zealand, 10 a.m. UK, 11 a.m. Central Europe, 5 a.m. Eastern States of the United States, that includes New York and New Jersey, and we are live at 2 a.m. West Coast USA. Full replay provided, just like today's live stream, and I apologize for the crash to the desktop there, but yeah, I've noticed, in particular in this Train Sim World 6 era, if you play the game on PC Steam for around 3 hours to 4 hours, it crashes the game. So it seems to be an issue. So yeah, I really need to be noted about that in future. So I say on Wednesday, if we go 3 hours again, what we're gonna do is we're gonna save the game around 2.5 hours, and then we're just go quit out and go back in, and it should solve the problem. So anyway, that's it. I'm out of here. My name is the Aussie Don, former Train Sim World loading screen contest winner from 2023 Week 16, Deutsche Bahn Week. I come from a land down under. If you hear the thunder, you better run. You better take cover. Don't forget, tomorrow at 4 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time is the 78th Don's Truck Spotting Australia full-length video premiering from the M7 motorway at Quakers Hill. We'll see you then. Take care. Hooroo. This was an Australia Worldwide Entertainment production.